Hello everyone, Hal here, Quail Studios Guitar. We are going to work on Wonderful tonight. Let's just get right to it, okay? Here we go. The first chord that I'm using is a G chord. You'll notice I'm not using this finger right here. That's because I'm muting this A string and I'm skipping over the A string. And then we go to a D with an F sharp bass. And I love this chord. It's a wonderful sounding chord. Some people play it like this, the D like this, and then put their thumb over the top. I don't really like to do it that way. I like to play the chord with my pinky like this, D chord, and then put my finger, do that, and I mute the A string with that finger. Then we go to C, and then we go to a D chord. And that's the beginning. And when we're playing the intro, this is how we play the intro. G chord. I'm using all 5 of my fingers. My thumb is on the E string. My index finger's on the D string, middle finger's on the G string, ring finger's on the B string, my pinky's on the E string. I just go up and back. D with an F sharp bass. Now when I go to the C chord, I move my thumb to the A string. And then I play the D chord. Like that. So what I do is I play the D chord, bass note first, and then I play the low E string, then the D string, and then I play the 2nd fret on the E string, open D, open A, open D, and back to the G chord. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. And if you set up a loop, then you can do the lead like this. This is what the lead looks like. I'm on the B string, 10th fret. I'm doing a bend up and down. Okay, you could do a slide up to the 12th fret, but I'm going to do a bend. So I got a bend going up and down, and then 8th fret, back to the 10th fret, do it again, up and down, 8, and then to the G string, 9th fret, and then 10th fret, B string, up and down again, 8th fret, 10, 7, 7th fret on the E string, 8th fret, 10th fret, slide up to 12, and then back to 10, and then do it again. Hey, what's that you're doing, Hal? What's that thing right there? That's called vibrato. And what we do is we take that note, I usually use 2 fingers, and we modulate the tone a little bit, just up and down a little bit. Not too much, right? You don't want that. That's for the bend, the beginning bend. On those long notes, I sometimes do the vibrato, right? And please don't do it spastically like this. You know, do that. You want to learn how to do it up and down gently. Oops, wrong note. Right? So you just do it very, very easy. Anchor your hand right there. right? So when you're doing your vibrato, you have an anchor like that. Also with the bend up and down, you have an anchor, okay? If you try to do it like this and do it with one finger, you're not going to be very good because you don't have an anchor and it's kind of, it doesn't work very well. So I use 2 fingers, anchor my hand, and then I go up and down. In fact, I don't use my fingers so much as I use my hand to push it up and down. And no, I mean, I do use my finger, but I use that hand. Same way with the vibrato. Like it's a motion really that it starts in my hand. So it's not just my fingers moving up and down, but it's my hand. Right? Let's look at it from this angle. Right? Okay. I'm still anchored right there. Still touching. Okay, that's very important. So make sure you do that. You started out with the G chord. It's late in the evening. D with an F sharp bass. She's wondering what clothes to wear. D chord, and then I go. You know what? I don't even know if he does that in the song, but I do it. Right? It's a nice little bass line. Late in the evening. Here, let me show you that. G chord. It's late in the evening. D with an F sharp bass. C chord. She's wondering what clothes to wear. D chord. Open E. Pluck that E. 2nd fret. Back to the G. Puts on her makeup. C. And brushes her long blonde hair. And then she'll ask me. So we got a C. And then she asks me, or whatever the words are. So G. Do I look alright? G chord to a D with an F sharp bass to an E minor. And I say yes. C chord to a D. You look wonderful tonight. And then we go back to the intro and the lead. We go to a party and everyone turns to see. Here, let's show you the right hand on that. This beautiful lady who's walking around with me. Let's see, and then I go to a C. And then I don't remember the words. Do I tell her? Yes, you look wonderful tonight. Now, going into the bridge, I do a G chord and then a G7. Let's show you that G7 chord. Okay? I just do a G. Here's a G. You take that G note back to the F, 1st fret. Right? I'm skipping over the A string. Remember, I always mute that. I'm muting that A string right there with this finger. Now you look wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. So we got a C chord to D, G, love light in, D with an F sharp, your eyes, E minor, and the wonder, C of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. Let's see. C with a B bass, A minor with a G bass, D with an F sharp. How much I love you. And then we're back to this part. And then we get to the last verse, right? It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. Well, however he does that. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. Yes, I give her the car keys, and she helps me to bed. And then I tell her, D chord, as I turn out the light. G chord, D with an F sharp bass. What I do right there is I go thumb, index, then these three fingers together, back to the D string on my index finger, D with an F sharp bass. So I do that picking pattern again. Yes, you were wonderful tonight. And then I tell her, as I turn out the light, I say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. E minor, say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Then we're back into the lead. If you want the tab and the lead sheet for that song, just get the Quail Studios Music and Lead Sheets book. You just go to my website and the instructions are there on how to get the book. And also, if you're a patron over at Patreon, you get the book automatically. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here. We'll see ya. Take care. Bye.